I had a good grip on it.
Oh boy.
But
Morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Who's going back lead off today? Christy. Get it, Christy. Good.
I can't hear nothing.
Monitor is turned down.
Turn it up.
Nope. Turn it down.
Turn it up.
Morning, Pam. Recorder started. Good. Everything's ready to go. Hopefully we'll have a good day. How many times will Steve call today? Hopefully none. We'll see. 7 times yesterday. I've already pulled that last call as a best of clip. Good Tuesday morning to you, everybody. Welcome in another day, another Thunder Radio morning show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle, getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. We are glad to be here and your morning source of news and entertainment and information, all the things that we do. Dr. Van Winkle can make you look great, too. The M-Sculpt Neo, get those muscles you've always wanted. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com, 482 Interstate Drive in Manchester. We have a lot to cover on this Tuesday. 2 reels and a fake, country music style, coming up later on. As I've written some fine country music lyrics, we'll try to fool Holly. That's coming up later on in the show. Name that tune, stupid silly stat. Let's get lyrical later on in the show as that game continues to thrive and evolve. So plenty to get you engaged on your way in today. Also, we want your birthdays. Call them in at 728-1320, and we'll put you on the birthday list. We'll read all the birthdays off at around 7:55, 8 o'clock or so. And this afternoon, we'll draw for a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop. Current temperature outside the Thunder Studios to get started, 43 degrees, a little cool, but not as chilly as we have been in the overnight. And we're going to get up to around 77 today. Sunny skies, south breeze at 5 to 10 miles an hour is going to feel great outside. Fall-type weather, and you need the fall-type clothes, and they have them at Wisteria Hill Boutique, 205 South Woodland Street near the square in downtown Manchester. Get up by and see Katie and her team. They have all the fall apparel ready to go. And you can shop online, wisteriahillonline.com, just to see the kind of stuff that they got over there and see if it's your cup of tea. On that note, I do believe it's time to welcome in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated. She is by far the looks inside of this studio. She is the president-elect of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce. She is the microphone licker. She is the reason the rockin' world goes round. Holly, good morning to you.
What's up, brother?
It's Tuesday.
Do I sound weird?
No, you don't have. You sound normal to me.
All right.
You've been rushing around doing all kind of things. Just let me handle the audio side of things. You sound fine. Don't take it so personal, Holly. Oh,
I love Prince.
yeah.
That's one of those concerts when he came to Atlanta that last time before he died. I looked and I was like, oh, Prince is coming to Atlanta. That would be awesome. But we were
Poor.
so broke. We were just, there's no way
No.
we could have ever swung that.
No, could not have made that happen. We couldn't have had the gas to go to Atlanta.
And then he died,
Oh.
and I was like, I should have found a way.
YOLO, buy the concert tickets. That was my approach for Wallen last time around, and I really like to have that money back.
No, you wouldn't. You had a awesome time at Wallen, and all of our friends has been messaging me about his new
Festival.
in Gulf Shores, and they're like, Josh going?
$400 a ticket.
Yeah, but it's not one concert.
Yeah, but
you get to see a
But
lot.
then you got to pay room and board down there during that time, which I am sure ain't going to be cheap. I'm sure that's not going to be off-season rates.
You want to camp?
I don't think they have camping on the beach. Comings and goings, what's happening in and around the Manchester community on this Tuesday. We got a lot of things coming up to speak of. Coffee Middle School basketball got its season started last night. The girls with the win, the boys losing at East Tullahoma. They'll be back in action, and back at it is back at it. In case you were wondering, that'll be Thursday. When they're at Harris, when they get back at it. Sorry, I started doing too many things at one time. There's a lot of things that processed in my brain at one time right there. I was trying to think of their date.
I smelled something burning.
And then during the song break there, we were talking on the cameras to folks watching over there about the Morgan Wallen concert or whatever, or the Morgan Wallen festival. And Jessica said that'd be a good break right after the Fundies, but actually I think that is in the middle of the Fundies. Matter of fact, so I know we couldn't go.
Oh yeah.
And so that y'all could stop asking.
Shoot.
Stop asking. Nick Saban. All right. Coming up, we are 4 days away from the Custom Auto and Rod Shop Trunk or Treat Cruise-In. That'll be this Saturday from 3 until 5 at the Coffee County Administrative Plaza. It's a free event. Bring your kids out there. Bring your cars out there and get your trunks set up. They do that car cruise-in every month. This is the final one of the year. They do a special one for Halloween. Avery and Jennifer over at Cars, they're big Halloween fans. They have a whole Halloween set up in their yard. They're big Halloween people. So they're going to have this for the kids this Saturday. Also, Common John's having a trunk or treat for the kids this Saturday. What time is theirs?
The Common John one is 12 to 3.
12 to 3. So you can go to that one, and then you can go over to Cars from 3 to 5 at the Administrative Plaza. Get all the candy you want. And
free events.
Free events, yes. Also this Saturday, the Common John Brewing Company will have their costume party that night.
You and I are going.
We're going to go, probably, and be dressed up and all that. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to go get something to drink. And also this Saturday, Hands On Science Center is having their adult Halloween party. That is a ticketed event, 21 and over, and it has free childcare that goes with that. Learn more with the Hands On Science Center in Tullahoma. Also this Saturday, another event to let you know about, the Hillsborough Food Company is having their grand opening. It's an all-day thing, like 6 to 6, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Like it's an all-day thing. They're doing random giveaways all day. And things like that. So get on out there and see them at the Hillsborough Food Company. Used to be the Hillsborough Food Store there on the left in Hillsborough. We've been out there for breakfast. Got some good stuff. So get on out there and see them. I think you need purchase all week, and that enters you in their drawings, pretty much. We are 9 days away from Halloween. That's October 31st, and that's when Safe on the Square will be from 3 to 5. And we are 11 days away from rolling the clocks back. November the 2nd into November the 3rd, we will be falling back that night. So that's all coming up. A lot of things happening, including the Sportsmen and Businessmen charitable organization that Holly's got over there. Tell us all about that.
Yeah, it's the 41st annual event.
It's also 11 days away, I believe. November the 2nd.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So they got live music, dinner, dancing, auction. The auction is always really, of course, they have the silent auction with more things than you could shake a stick at.
Mm-hmm.
But then they do the
live auction.
Live auction, and that's a lot of fun to watch. Sometimes there's puppies.
Yeah, they'll have people walking around with little puppies to auction off and random. They have some a little bit of something for everybody. They got hunting trips and all kind of neat things. So how do you get tickets?
You can call 931-212-6045.
Yes. Or if you're a Facebook person, you can just look up Sportsmen and Businessmen.
Yeah.
Charitable organization.
For the folks on the Manchester, Tennessee forum that are like, there's never anything to do around here.
There's a lot going on right now. Did y'all just hear what we just listed off? All the things?
My headphones have a short in them. That's why I thought I sounded funny.
No.
It's if I if I leave it like that, I can hear.
Somebody's been pulling on them and messing with them, and those good headphones that I bought are messed up.
Oh, it doesn't have like the removable.
No, you have to buy a whole new set of headphones.
Oh no, these are Shure headphones.
Yeah, and this is the danger.
Josh makes sure to tell everybody.
I can't have nothing nice around here. Nobody treats anything
it's fine.
well.
It's
fine. Not fine.
It's working.
But there's guests that come in the afternoon, and they're not going to know how to do what you're doing. No, I'm just going to order new ones.
I wish I
wants to know if you licked them.
Water damage.
Yeah. I can't have nothing nice.
I wish I wouldn't have said nothing. Now my whole day's gone to the pot.
It's just, you use them. You know what I'm going to start doing? After the morning show, I'm going to unplug them, take them somewhere else, and then we'll leave the crappy headphones for everybody else.
No, I'm just going to put a little piece of tape right there, and it'll hold it tight, and it'll be fine.
Can we look more janky? No, I will just order. I'll just order a new set of headphones. I just hate that that's the situation.
Oh, buddy. Me too. You have no idea how much I hate it.
But did you ever watch people like handle your stuff and your eyes start to twitch, like when you see them like when they take the headphones and they open them really far? Yeah. Like what are you doing? They just throw things. They just like toss it on the table. Or
you've had that happen before.
Yeah,
and you've lost your mind.
I don't understand. That's not your stuff. If I'm handling somebody else's stuff, I'm very gentle. And I don't want to, where does this go? Where does this go?
A lot of times, if they have something that is of, great monetary value, and they're like, here, hold this. Josh is like, no,
I won't even touch it.
I'm going to drop it. I know. I'm not going to hold that.
I see people do that with the stuff, even here, even like guests, come in and so not everybody by any stretch of the imagination, but sometimes I'm just like, how were you raised?
Rough.
Yeah. Those are nice headphones.
Everything is fine.
It's not.
I can hear matter of fact, I think I hear better than I did yesterday. I do hear better.
Fine. I'm never going to order another set, and people can just come in and deal with the shorted headphones.
We're going to make it work. It'll be fine. He's going to be, you look handsome. You look handsome today.
Look at what she does.
I like it when you wear your hat backwards. And your muscles look strong.
I appreciate the effort that you're putting in here, but it is what it is. Cliff said I'm with Josh. Cringing here. It's the I want Steve to come in and host this show. So I can go buy some headphones now.
No, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Hey, did you get a new phone?
No.
Are we talking about that next?
Yeah.
Holly said the days of going to the store and buying things are over. It's over. It's ended. It was already ending, but COVID ended it the rest of the way. And we'll talk about that when we come back. Any other comings and goings here?
Hey, there's a ribbon cutting today. If anybody wants to come check it out, any of my chamber friends, or maybe you're interested in the chamber, come on out there with us. It's at 11. It's Lorraine's Burgers and Dogs food truck, and I love hot dogs. So good thing
Where is that?
It's the parking lot of Legends Health and Rehab. Maybe you've seen her truck over there before.
No, it's the old United Regional.
United Regional
Okay.
in that parking lot.
Okay.
And
Let's come spot us.
I'm glad.
Yeah, short trip over there.
Just run over there and grab a hot dog every now and then.
All right. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Emcella treatments can solve urinary incontinence. These are in-office treatments, non-invasive. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. Holly went to Verizon yesterday. That'd take up a whole segment of the morning show. What's worse, going to Verizon or talking to Verizon on the phone?
We'll discuss that when we come back.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. Plenty of ways to catch us. AM 1320, 107.9 FM, 106.7 FM. Worldwide on the Manchester Go app. You can watch the show on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams, Facebook and YouTube. Search for Thunder Radio.
Reduce fat and tighten skin today by getting M-Sculpt Neo treatments with Dr. James Van Winkle in Manchester.
When something like that happens, so those headphones, I don't know, probably $100-ish, not $120. Not the most expensive headphones, but they're not the $25 headphones. So I thought, this is where I'll go. When something like that happens, because we hadn't had them long, maybe a year, and they're supposed to last longer than that. So when something like that happens, I think, well, I'm going to go out and I'm going to buy $500 pair of headphones, so that crap don't happen. Or I'm like, well, I'll just buy a bunch of $20 headphones. Because the people don't treat my stuff good enough. You know what I mean?
Are you talking to me?
I had a whole conversation. That's what I deal with, people.
Huh?
No, I'm not telling it again.
Oh, good. Because I want to hear it.
I see your headphones were working that whole time, I guess.
Yeah, I fixed it. Everything's fine.
That's local banking. The right way, nothing better. Call or stop by any of our locations to get started. Coffee County Bank, believe in better. Equal housing.
It was on a good rant.
FDIC.
Oh, hate I missed it.
What I was saying was,
Oh, no.
those headphones, like $120 maybe, something.
You know what? I did hear it, and you're exactly right.
She's
I
lying.
agree. I agree with you, buddy.
They offer top-notch service at prices that will break the bank.
Hey guys, I'm Eli Mills, owner of Millie's Auto.
But did you just hear my final conclusion of what I wanted to do?
I did.
So what was it?
You want to leave the cheap stuff.
No. So I was like, well, two things it makes me want to do when something like that breaks. I'm like, well, I'll just go out and buy a $500 pair of headphones, and we got the nice, but I don't want to because people don't treat the things nice. So then I'm like, well, I'll just go out and buy a bunch of the cheaper ones. I don't want to buy the mid-range ones anymore because I don't want to, those clearly are broken and are faulty. Because the headphones can cost a lot. You can go and get some real nice ones.
Can I just say that I'm not rough on these?
It's not you.
But how can, in the short amount of time that we had these, how can it be shorted? Like, I even make sure to unravel it so it's not twisted.
It's not
tight.
you. I'll take them things down in the basement and I'll solder them back together. I'll put a whole new wire on.
Solder?
Solder.
There you go. Solder.
Those are nice ones.
You don't know how to solder.
I'll burn this place down.
We have one.
I've got a solder down there. I'll burn this place to the ground.
But the headphones will be fixed. No one sits here long enough.
Between Friday nights and every afternoon, people are using those.
I don't know, buddy. It'll be okay.
Holly doesn't realize there's other people that are in the studio because she leaves every day at 11. But there's people, the guests here pretty much every day in the afternoons that sit on that side.
I do not leave every day at 11.
She's going yesterday at 11.
I went to lunch with you, buddy.
Can we have a segment when I come in on employees beating up equipment? Dr. Carmine.
I can imagine I'm sure everything that Dr. Carmine has to buy is very expensive.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to get a pair for you, and then we're just going to unplug them and leave. That's what they do at the fancier radio stations anyway, is you have your own headphones. You take them with you.
They do that?
Yeah, because you don't share. So I'm just going to get you your own pair.
I can use this pair. This is my pair. It's fine.
They're only going to get worse. Shorted out cord is not going to get better. She had no comeback for that.
I'm thinking about starting a GoFundMe for headphones. I'm just kidding. Don't send us money.
Drop a $4,000 rotary cordless Indo handpiece shatters. Oops, sorry. Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, that's about right. They don't. Nobody cares. I've seen how people treat equipment.
Thunder20.com.
Back on the Thunder Radio morning show, Josh and Holly getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. Brought to you each and every day by Dr. James Van Winkle. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
So Holly went to Verizon yesterday.
I need a new phone. My phone is a 13. I've not gotten a new phone in a while. And the lens, I take a lot of pictures. And not long after I got this phone, say a month after I got it, I dropped it. And because it's made of glass, the whole thing shattered, even with the case on. So I've got this really nice Apple camera on my phone, but there's a big crack across one of the lens, and so my pictures never come in as crisp as
I was really mad when she did that.
Because I did it on purpose. Because
she don't take care of her equipment. That's what it is. Just like them headphones over there, got a short in them. Your fault.
I will walk out. You can have.
I just thought I'd throw her for a little loop after during the break, I went on a rant about the headphones and she decided to zone me out and I had to do it again. So I just thought I would, but no, it's not her fault that the headphones are broken. It's everybody else's fault. And I blame Tiffany because she needs to have better control over her guests in the afternoon.
No, you know whose fault it is? It's Sure's fault for making such delicate
I'm not
equipment.
so sure about them.
Any hootie. Well, I don't even know what I was talking about.
Verizon, you dropped your phone.
Okay, all right. So I've had this, and I guess I could have went and got it fixed, but I'm like, I just, who's got the time?
Right. Who's got the time?
So any hootie, I need a new phone, and Josh said last week, I said, I'm going to go get a new phone. He said, I'll order you one. Don't worry about it. I'll order you one. Fast forward to Monday, and he's still not ordered me one. So I said, hey, I'll just ride over to Tullahoma and
let me interject here. To be fair, I don't even know the password to the Verizon account. Listen.
Yeah, because that's what was holding you up.
This is how little I want to deal with Verizon. We have 2 Verizon accounts.
Then don't offer. Don't offer to do it.
We have an account that's got my phone and all the business hotspots and things on it. And then we have Holly's account that has hers and the girl one on there. Like we are so, and I know that makes no sense. And I know we should fix it, but y'all call Verizon and fix it. I'd rather just pay extra. I'm sure I'm paying extra. I just pay extra to not have to talk to them.
So I get in there and I'm like, I'll get there right when they open. Right. I was there. They open at 10. I pulled in at 9:55. There was a line out the door of 10 people in front of me. They have not even unlocked the doors yet.
It's Black Friday or something.
9:55. At 10:05, someone comes and unlocks the door. So we stood out there for like 10 minutes. And I'm like, am I at the DMV? What's going on here?
Because they don't care.
So they unlock the door. And I guess when you go in, you tell the guy there your name and why you're at the store.
Yeah. Why are you here? You're signing in.
I said, my name's Holly. I'm here to upgrade my phone. Okay, got you in. 45 minutes later, they called my name.
It's exciting when it's finally your turn.
And I sit down at the little table and the guy's there and he goes, okay, you looking to upgrade? And I said, yeah. He said, what kind? I said, I don't know, the new one, he goes, oh, you want the new 16 Pro Max? Yeah, whatever that is. That's what I want. You be better off ordering that online. I was like,
But I'm here.
Come again? What? He says if you order it online, it will get to you faster than if we order it here order it to the store for some reason. He said people are getting them faster. And I said, you don't have them? You don't have the new phone?
Yeah.
To me, if I'm...
You're the phone store.
If I'm...
This is the phone store.
Yeah, because they say you have to go to a corporate office to do things like that. You know, we have one here in Manchester, and I think Shelbyville has one.
It's not even a Verizon store. It's something else. It's a contracted store. It's not even Verizon.
Right. So
Hang
you
on.
can't. Okay.
Yeah. Morning show.
I'd like to put a birthday on.
A birthday for today?
Yes,
All right, go ahead.
for Cameron.
How
15 today.
do we spell Cameron?
Cameron.
What was the last name?
Kerr, Kerr.
All right, 15.
15.
Big
Yes,
day. All right. Good luck getting that permit.
thank you.
Everybody. Speaking of waiting, enjoy the DMV. All right, back to Holly.
So I was
They
just
don't have
kinda,
phones in the phone store.
I was just kind of dumbfounded because I'm like, it's your new product. I could understand if I come in and I wanted the 13 because that model is what, three models old?
Yeah.
I get that I may have to go back and check and see if we got any. That's not a big hot commodity right now. But your new release?
But it's not like it's the opening weekend of that either.
Yeah, no, right. Exactly.
You've had time to get these in.
Yes. So that was the first thing that I was kind of like, what? And then it made me mad that someone, when I checked in and I told them that I was here for an upgrade, that they didn't say, okay, what kind of phone are you interested in?
Yeah. They could have gone ahead and told you.
They
We
could
don't
have
have
told me.
Yeah, but they don't care.
Sorry, am I shouting?
No, it's okay.
That's my bad, buddy. I'll take a step back from. I just get very passionate about my time.
I just don't know why. I don't know why. And that's the ultimate sign of the customer service approach of we don't care, we don't even need you. Like it would have been so easy to say, oh, you know, you because who else might want to upgrade to the iPhone 16,
right?
or whatever? Who else might be trying to do that? I'm sure they've had a few people. I'm sure they've done that to multiple people. You're probably not the first.
Like, yeah, Lee. I don't know.
Christy said, I would have had a dang cow. I hadn't heard that term in a while.
I'm kind of passive aggressive, I guess.
She's got it from me. Over time.
Used to, I was physically aggressive.
I had times like, we can't hit.
Holly, we can't hit people.
You cannot put your hands on people. So now she's taking my passive aggressive approach. But the days of going to the store and getting things are just over. They're just over. It won't be long before that you can't even getting the phone at the store is not even an option. It's not even an option.
So I drove all the. I hate driving. I hate driving anywhere. People who are like, "Oh, it's just right up the road in Murfreesboro." Going to Murfreesboro for me is torture. I hate going. I don't want to be in a car at all. So Tullahoma's not so bad, but I also don't want to waste my time. So I just kind of irritated. So I went to Hobby Lobby. I was gonna make the most out of it. Any hootie. We get back, no phone.
Shantha, that's what Waffle House. It's like Waffle House not having waffles.
I know.
How do you not have phones?
You ever go through? After a football game recently, we went
to Burger King.
And
they said, we don't have any burgers. I ordered the food. I started because I had the whole crew with me, and it's late.
Yeah, we had like 5 people in the car.
We got the girl ones with us. We got our broadcasters, me and Holly. So we swing by the burger. It was on the way back from Rockville right before fall break. So I guess we haven't had a chance to talk about that. And I start ordering food and I start to find places open, even in Murfreesboro. They like to close early. So find a Burger King, it's open, we roll in there. And I start ordering and I start going down. And he stops me. He's like, we don't have any burgers. I'm sorry.
You're the Burger King.
You said, welcome to Burger King. What do you have? So I just drove off. I just left. I was like, I left. Bye.
So I get back from Tullahoma, and Josh, you want to go grab something to eat? So we go to grab something to eat.
Well, we ordered before we did that. We ordered you a phone.
We ordered the phone.
We figured out the online password. We ordered her a new phone, so it's on the way.
We go to eat, and we're sitting there, and I look down at my hands, and I said, "Why do I have old lady hands?"
Oh, I forgot about that. I was supposed to have that picture ready.
And it was like Josh was looking at my hands for the first time.
I know.
Because he goes, "Oh my God, can you get Botox in your fingers?" And he took a picture of my hands and sent them to the kids. And he said, "Can you guess the age of these hands?" I have the most wrinkliest 80. My hand, you know, the lady on Titanic at the end of the movie when she's holding the heart of the ocean, her little old hands, and she drops it in. Those my hands could have acted as a stunt double for that lady's hands.
Hand model.
And like I need something else to worry about as I age.
You don't have to worry about
now
that.
I got to worry about my old wrinkly hands.
You don't have to worry about them. They are what they are, right? Hang on a minute. I've got the picture.
Of my hands?
Yeah, I got the picture of your hands.
Tiffany just asked if I wore gloves when I clean and do dishes.
She doesn't. That's what's wrong with them. It's the chemicals. Dana said Holly doesn't take care of her equipment. Just talking about your hands. I've got the picture up there. Y'all can see. Those are Holly's hands, not Holly's grandma's hands.
If y'all want to start calling me Meemaw, it's fine.
I did not realize that they looked like that.
He has never been more unattracted to me than when he looked down at my hands yesterday at lunch for I guess the first time ever. Is this a new occurrence, these hands?
I don't know.
These wrinkles?
James said, make a fist. Keeps the skin tight.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyway, that's just neither here nor there, really, the hands.
Anybody have any tips? Besides, I guess I can put some lotion on them every now and then. And
Botox them hands, girl.
Gloves.
Morning show.
Okay, Holly, you have to get a pair of gloves for under the sink when you do the dishes and a pair of gloves in your cleaning bucket when you clean. Please don't use the same gloves for both activities. When I was in college, I came home one day and found my roommate using the toilet scrubbing gloves
Oh,
to wash the
no.
dishes, and I nearly died.
Yeah. Well, you would have died had you ate off those dishes. Right? Yes. Thank you for that advice, Tiffany. Now learn to take care of my headphones. All right. So
That wasn't, she is not over here at these. He just likes picking at her. I never wear gloves. I'll be scrubbing the floor with just a sponge and bleach.
Yeah.
That's probably what's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. The bleach is tough on the skin. It dries it right out. Everybody's very upset every time I answer the phone and it's not Steve.
Y'all, Steve's at work today. Let's just let Steve be.
Y'all leave Steve alone. Let him do his job.
He got his calls in for the week yesterday.
He called seven times. 7 times. And then I got back to the back and there was a voicemail on my office phone. 35 seconds long. All right, y'all. So moral of the story, do not go to Verizon to get a phone.
Just order it.
Just order it. And then you can call Verizon customer service and spend your entire day mad at the world. What I hate about that is I know going in what's going to happen. I'm not going to understand them. I'm going to get mad, and I try to go in just chill, Josh. It's fine. It's fine. You'll get it done when you get it done. We'll get it set up when we get it set up. But you know what'll happen? Within 10 seconds, they're not going to understand something I say, or I'm not going to understand something they say.
I don't think it's going to be even 10 seconds. He's mad before he makes the call.
As soon as they answer the phone, and I hear, and I get the accent, buddy, I'm just like,
I'm like, you're not even trying to hear him. He can say, hello. I can't understand this guy.
I can't.
I'm over here having to translate. He just said, hey.
Yeah. Well, I put it on speakerphone, and I'm like, why don't Holly just do this? Why don't you just do this? You can understand.
One time I
everybody,
was on the phone with the IRS trying to get something figured out.
We accidentally paid them too much money, and I wanted it back.
And I was on the phone, and he wanted to know information that I didn't have. Like, is your company an S corp or
Yeah.
something else?
She said S corp, not escort, because that's what I thought she said. I was like, no,
S corp.
S corp. Yeah.
And
Holly didn't know.
I was like, hang on a second. I said, Josh, are we? And I kind of looked over to the side. He said, no, ma'am, you can't ask anybody else. And I'm like, wait,
what's this, a test?
He has the answer.
It's like it's the ACT. Like, you can't ask.
It made me, because I had already been on the phone for a while, and he made it seem like he was going to disconnect the call because he
said that. He said he was going to disconnect the call
because I couldn't ask him. I'm like, I'm just going to write it down, and I'm going to ask him on paper so you can.
He said, I just don't want to hear any of that. Pat and Pest Control brings you the full weather forecast. Lather, rinse, repeat, folks. We're going to be upper 70s, low 80s from now until the end of time, apparently. All the way through Sunday, pretty much. That's what we're looking at. Sunday's actually going to be a little cooler, 73. But otherwise, 77 to 81. Just up and down right through there. And the overnight lows touching right at 50 degrees every single night. Sunny skies, Chamber of Commerce weather. And we've been 23 days with no measurable rainfall, and I don't see any in the forecast. Brought to you by Patton Pest Control. Spiders, termites, fleas, ants, get them gone today. Call Tyler Patton, 931-247-0781. We got games when we come back.
Start your day the fresh and fruity way. Now, under new ownership, we're serving up all natural goodness with fresh fruit and no added preservatives, just pure flavor. And guess what? We've expanded our menu. Come in for a hot
Amy said she recommends the app, the chat option on the app. And it may just me being stubborn. I probably should do things like that, but I'm old school, and I just want to talk on the phone and get it set up. Well, actually, I'd rather just do it in person. If I'm old school, I'd rather just do that. Eesh, I'm a little behind here. I don't know why. I just don't want to do that. It's easier to understand them. I guess it is.
That makes sense. She's usually a chat bot, isn't it? I mean, is it a real person? I don't like talking to people at all. I don't want to talk on the phone. I would love to.
Well, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll get yours. Now, it comes with instructions on how to set it up. But they don't work. With Holly's and we had to buy her like the terabyte phone because she's got all them pictures.
I'm going through my pictures right now trying to find a photo.
Did you see that picture I sent you today of the end of the girl one's bed?
Yeah.
And all them socks down there.
All them socks. And I can't.
Years ago, I drove up to a drive-thru at Taco Bell in Nashville. I was greeted with "Welcome to Taco Bell. We have no taco meat." That's the other Adam.
She said, CCMS Kinsey Van Diver. I cannot find a photo of her. I hate when
Kinsey Van Diver. She played middle school volleyball.
I know, I'm looking. She's number 5.
Played a lot, but she played some in varsity play.
She played in varsity?
She played some varsity, yeah. She didn't play a ton. You ran a lot of middle school volleyball games. Tell them to send you a picture.
I just like to try and find my own pictures.
Yeah, do the picture count. Dana says she's got 39,000.
39,000.
Yeah. I have 14,000.
I have 85,000.
It's pretty good. We do that on Facebook every now and then. We'll post it, but like, tell us how many you got. And people post their screenshots. We should do that today. Somebody had like 1 million. Like, it was crazy.
It was Caitlin Davis's older sister.
Yes, it was like a lot of pictures. I was just like, what do you even do with all those? I feel like my phone will be running like 56K dial-up with that many pictures on it. I saw the Waffle House over by 110's back open now.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a new schedule for Praters, or new
I got
menu for Praters for today. I just got it last night. I was asleep.
Best match, you little rascal. I guess I need to send you the stat. I guess I need to be doing my job.
Yeah, doing your job. The photos can wait. The birthday post can wait. You can wait till later. I just don't. That's frustrating that the Verizon thing happened. I felt bad that happened to her. I was like, well, then I want to go over there and talk to the greeter person. Well, why wouldn't you just tell me? That's when you want to be the Karen that goes up to them on the way out, like, hey, listen, I'm not trying to be hateful, but if you say no offense, but it's okay.
I'm already offended.
Yeah, so you could say
Somebody comes up to me and says no offense.
I'm like,
I
shut
don't
up,
know
I
what
ain't
they're
listening
going
to
to say.
But you can go up to her and be like, look, I'm not trying to be hateful, but you know, if somebody says they're about to upgrade, well, and you know they're out of iPhones, there's them hands again.
Why are you doing that?
I just put them up on the screen.
I just am irritated by this. That's
Oh,
okay.
no.
It's fine. What?
Molly, it's okay. It's okay. It's just a birthday post. You know what we should do for Halloween? I should get an AJ Hawk jersey, and you should wear a Tua jersey, and we can go. We can go
I
like
get
that.
it.
No, I think that would be good.
No, I'm going to go by Leslie's work today. She's got that flight suit. I need to see if it fits.
Holly's going as a pilot.
No, Josh is going as
I'm not
a
dressing up.
fighter jet pilot.
I'm gonna go as an overweight pilot that don't fit into the suit.
It'll be better that way because I won't have to get it.
This program does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Thunder Radio Management. Well, yes, it actually does. It's the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. We're a little behind schedule today. Sorry, we'll get caught up. Morning Show brought to you each and every day by Dr. James Van Winkle. Holly, what's for lunch at Prater's Barbecue?
So the food bar is a little different today. You're going to get your choice of a half a smoked chicken, fried catfish, chicken and dumplings, pulled pork, turnip greens, white beans, hash brown casserole, skillet corn, pea salad, that's new, coleslaw, peppers slaw, potato salad, or rolls or roller cornbread. You pick. Get your choice of a meat, 2 of those sides, a drink and bread, all for just $9.99. Also, this weekend, the
Big entertainment.
Yeah. So Friday night at 6:30 is open mic night with Jim Sartain, or is it Jim Sartain?
Gary says Sartain.
Okay, I'm gonna say Sartain like Gary. And then Saturday at 6:30, musical genius John Cook with special guest Jamie Moore.
It'll be fun.
You're gonna really enjoy John Cook. He will melt your face off with his guitar.
Yeah, he's pretty good with it. All right, time to play games. Get your phones ready.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Him, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid Silly Stat revved up by our friends over at Freedom Automotive in Manchester. Need a new set of tires for that car or truck? They got those for you, and they offer financing on those new tires at Freedom Automotive. Get on by and see them at 515 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Freedom Automotive. Holly.
You'll perform better in college if your high school had this. What is it? You'll perform better in college if your high school had this. What is it?
728-1320 to take your guesses this morning. One of our brand new Thunder Radio shirts is up for grabs. If you get the right answer, you're going to win these brand new shirts or a brand new shirt and bragging rights for the day. If you get the wrong answer, then you will get to call back and try again later. 728-1320. You'll perform better in college if your high school had this. 728-1320 to take your guesses. I'll wait patiently. Cliff is singing Fat Guy in a Pilot Suit.
Fat guy in a pilot suit.
That's what I'm going to. It's Halloween. Is a fat guy in a pilot suit.
What's something is there anything I could go as to match? Can we make it a couple uniform somehow? Couple costume somehow?
I mean, you could be a female pilot.
Yeah. I don't know.
728-1320. I still don't have a phone call on this. I need the correct answer. You're more likely to have success in college if your high school had this. I had to fix a little something on my phones there.
You'll perform better in college if your high school had this.
Christy says college prep courses. That is the Captain Obvious answer, but not the right answer. Morning show.
How about guidance counselors?
Guidance counselors. Good guess, but no. And look, I guess that's probably accurate, but it's not what we're looking for. Like, I'm sure
those people are trying. This is something that is not in high school to help you do better in college. It just happens.
Yeah.
That you have more
success in college if your school has this. Yes. 728-1320. Guidance counselor is the only official guess we've had, and that is incorrect. Again, not to say that it's incorrect, because somebody's going to go out and say that we're spewing these things. Shannon said smoking in the boys' room.
Gosh, you remember when people used to smoke in buildings?
No,
when I see it on movies
there.
now, it looks so wrong.
I know. Like those older TV shows you watch, in the 70s.
Restaurants, hospitals.
They're just sitting there smoking in their office. They said the walls in here used to be yellow. Rob and Tiffany painted over them.
Yeah.
Had that smoke tint to them. Dr. Crummy says smoking in the doctor's offices.
I got this terrible cough.
It seems like you're having trouble breathing here, buddy. Slow day on the stat. Is it because we got to it late? We got to it kind of late today. Can we throw everybody off?
Maybe it's a difficult one.
You'll perform better in college if your high school had this. It probably is a little more difficult than normal. Because normally we're like, what's your favorite food? You know, so people call in with a bunch of foods. But
I can change it.
No, it's okay. No, we're going to go with what we've got. And then if nobody wins, nobody wins. That's the rules. Leanne said a nurse. If you have a nurse at your school, you perform better in college. No, that's not right. I think you've just stumped them. We're not even getting a lot of guesses over here on the cameras. A lot of people throw guesses there. They don't have to call. I think you've stumped them.
Y'all.
Yeah, you've stumped them.
You'll perform better in college if your high school had this.
You've got them. Kevin says a shorter class time. That's incorrect. Morning show.
Advanced placement classes.
Good guess, but no, not it. That's kind of like an obvious. Like that probably does help, right? Morning show.
Different choices at lunch.
Not it.
Good guess. I like that
Good guess.
guess.
Different choices.
That's a great guess.
Kind of outside the box there.
I remember when we were started, and I'm gonna sneeze. Oh shoot.
Uh-oh.
It's stuck.
Oh, Holly.
There it went. I finally got it.
Someone on the text line says block scheduling. That's incorrect.
When I first got to high school and I saw there was like 4 or 5.
There was choices for lunch?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I love that. I usually went to the sandwich line. I like that one. Morning show.
Is it AP classes?
AP classes. Good guess, but no, not it.
Has nothing to do with academic classes.
Nothing to do with classes. Shannon says childcare.
I'm sure he means for the teachers.
Yeah, obviously. The other Adam says marching band, which that's a good guess and kind of on the right track.
It's kind of what we're looking for.
But not right. You'll perform better in college if your high school had this. Morning show.
How about drama department at like theater?
Oh, theater.
Great guess.
Great guess. And that was my first guess when Holly asked me this the other day, but that's not it. Holly sometimes tries these out on me to see how I respond. And that was my response was drama club or class theater. Morning show.
A dress code.
A dress code. I like that guess, but not it. A dress code.
Now they're picking up.
Yes. You perform better in high school. I'm sorry. You perform better in college if your high school had this. Take your guesses at 728-1320. First person with the right answer is going to win Thunder Radio shirt and big bragging rights. Wrong answers get to call back and try again. What was your favorite lunch line to go through?
Ooh, we were talking about Raider ribs the other day. I really enjoyed Raider ribs, and I liked the pizza.
Morning show.
A wide variety of extracurricular activities.
Okay, a wide variety of extracurricular activities is the guess. That's not it, but
and a little broad.
And it's a little broad, but you're in the right general area. There is a wide variety of extracurricular activities.
More than when we were in school.
They got all kind of things they can do up there. It's just your choice if you don't do them. There's all kind of things to get involved in over there.
Yeah.
Morning show.
Winning athletic program.
Is that Bud Riddle?
Yes, sir.
Bud Riddle is a genius because he nailed it. That is the right answer. Successful sports programs makes you more successful in college. Bud, good job.
Thank you. See ya.
He just wakes up and is excellent.
Yeah.
He just wakes up and knows things. That is the right answer. Successful athletic programs. And we started to have people over on the cameras starting to guess sports, which, but they got to be successful sports. If your sports programs are garbage, then you will not do well in college. There is a lot to the tie-in athletics. Some people don't buy into that, but athletics drive academics
100% because take last year, for instance, take Madison Pruitt last year, two-sport athlete. Not only a two-sport athlete, was a top contributor in each sport. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't just like on the team. Was she valedictorian?
Correct.
Valedictorian. You know, and the amount of time I couldn't go to school and just study and be valedictorian. I didn't have that motivation in high school, let alone two sports and all of the other programs that she's into. So I think it takes a certain kind of, it instills a good work ethic. And
it's not, I don't think it's just for the athletes that are playing. It drives engagement with the program, with the team, with the schools. So I think it was Nick Saban, the president. There was the president of the university or the chancellor or whatever. Somebody was asking him how they could justify paying Nick Saban so much money, when he made $11 million a year or whatever. And they were like, well, Nick Saban's the best investment we've ever made. We have more applications now than we've ever had in the last 10-year average.
Not just to play a sport. You're talking about just to go to the school. Yeah.
They want to be involved in the school. And Tennessee's chancellor, Dondi Plowman, was on Vols' pregame show on Saturday before they played Alabama. And they were talking to her about that. And she said 2 years ago when we beat Alabama, we had 2,000 applications to the school in the next week.
Nice.
So when your sports programs go well, it tends to drive community engagement. I've talked to some people like, I got a phone call here. Let's take it. I've talked to some people around here, like former principals at the high school and former administrators. And they said, if you win the coffee pot game, your school year is better, period, end of story.
Yeah.
There is no argument about that. Everybody's more engaged. Everybody shows up with more pep, and that drives your academics. So when you invest in athletics, it tends to come back to you. And it's not just the kids playing sports. You get everybody kind of engaged in the school.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, there's always outliers, of course. Steve.
Dina,
if you're going to call, stay on the phone and I'll take your call. So anyway, yeah, I firmly buy into that. But you've got to invest.
Yeah.
But because there are going to be random people who are like, what's sports got to do with that? We're with academics. We don't not to be, putting so much money. But it does come back, and it's not just for the people who play.
Yeah.
So, end of soapbox rant. How about Bud nailing that? And I know he didn't Google it.
I'm impressed that you knew it was Bud.
I could tell by the sound of that voice. It's pretty unique. Pretty unique.
Okay. I didn't recognize it.
Yeah, I could tell when Bud calls. All right. You guys heard about me trying to do excavation work at my house. It's pretty well documented now. So when, this is the time of year it's dry. I was talking about it earlier in the show. We're not getting any rain. We've not had any rain all month. It's just dry out there. Perfect time though. And we can sit and complain about it. Well, we need rain. Of course we do. Or you could do something while it's dry. How about redoing the water runoff at your house, redoing the drainage, redoing the excavation work? Dirt Works in Manchester. That's who you're going to call to do that. They are the skilled surgeon, the number one go-to when it comes to this kind of work. They are very efficient and they know exactly what they're doing. And a matter of fact, if they do the work and it doesn't work out the way you thought it should or the way that they said it would, they'll come back and they'll fix it and no cost to you. Dirt Works, 931-409-0782. That's 931-409-0782. DirtWorksForYou.com. That's dirt, WORX, the number 4, the letter U.com. DirtWorksForYou.com.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Thunder Radio's local news update is brought to you by Spring Street Market, 801 South Spring Street in Manchester. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. For the news, I'm Tiffany Clutter. The Coffee County Sheriff's Department has announced night fire training.
All right. Yeah, sports. Go sports. I believe the more investment you put into athletics, the better. I ain't gonna lie. It's really the only reason I went to school, so I could play baseball. But I went, and I made my grades so I could play baseball. Let's see here. Bud says successful sports team. He knows. What's next? Isn't that 10?
Yeah.
And then 2 reels. Which 2 reels is going to be good today. I feel good about it. I have discovered some real bad stuff. I found one that I hadn't even heard before. Like way out there, hadn't heard. And it's been out for a minute. The one I have heard, but it's just bad. And then I thought I wrote some pretty good lyrics. So. Are you still looking for pictures?
I got a picture. Now I'm building the graphic.
Okay.
They sent me a picture. Did you get her on the list?
No.
Ava Thomas also.
I got Ava Thomas on there. What was the other one? Van Diver, Kinsey Van Diver.
Yeah. Did you get the soccer player?
Mackenzie Ragland.
Yes.
The Department of Agriculture Division of Forestry is suspending public access to the eastern half of Franklin State Forest.
All right.
This step follows serious threats against the safety of visitors to and professionals working with.
What do you call the stuff that's inside of a highlighter? If you were going to refill the highlighter.
I didn't know you could do that.
I don't think that you can.
Oh, okay.
If you could, what would you call that liquid in there?
Oh, I don't know.
Would you call it ink?
I guess.
Highlighter ink?
Yeah.
Highlighter juice?
Yeah, highlighter ink. That's what I would call it, I think.
It's one of those shower thoughts kind of thing.
I've never thought of that, but yeah.
trying.
Injuries or death to workers or wildland firefighters. Spiking also negatively impacts tree health by creating a pathway for pests and infections into the tree.
Patty said lighter fluid. L-I-T-E-R.
Lighter fluid.
Lighter fluid. Yeah.
That's funny.
That is funny.
Hattie wins.
It's pretty funny.
The theme for this year's parade is honoring the United States. Parade lineup begins at 9:30 a.m.
Your hands are looking young today.
I wonder if I could pull that skin back.
She's like that guy on Men in Black when he comes in and pulls his skin tight on his face. She's doing it with her hand.
Yesterday on my schedule, on my calendar, it says freshman football game, do not miss.
It's at Marion County.
It must have changed because Caleb Hill, he's like, Miss Holly, are you going to come to our last home game? And I said, okay, buddy, what day is it? And he told me.
Or he could have got it backwards. Because freshman kids sometimes, you know.
And I put it in my.
Yeah.
It said, do not miss.
And they were on the road.
Okay. Well,
I
good.
went to their game, though, on the
yeah.
before. And don't forget, high school football this week is a 6 o'clock start because we scheduled a game in East Tennessee. Which I don't mind, really. But I felt kind of bad for them last year coming to our place because it's an 8 o'clock start their time. Well, they got home late. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm tired this morning. I had no breakfast. Guess I have to go get some breakfast. We go back to the Waffle House. What?
You can't.
Maybe we could go to the one that just reopened because I bet they cleaned the grease.
Like it's fresh.
New grease. You know.
Do you think that's your problem, old grease?
Old grease, yeah. New grease is better. I just can't eat anything anymore.
A daily hour and a half worth of proof that opposites actually do attract. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio Morning Show, Josh and Holly, getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors out there. Beautiful day here in Manchester, Tennessee from the Unity Medical Center studios on Oakdale Street. It is 43 degrees outside, headed for a high of 77 today. South wind at 5 to 10 miles an hour. That's fall temperatures. You need to fall clothes, and Wisteria Hill can help with those. They got all the fall outfits. They got Tennessee stuff too. I know a lot of people want their Tennessee gear, especially after that win over Alabama. Get on down there and see them at 205 South Woodland Street near the square in downtown Manchester. That's 205 South Woodland Street, Wisteria Hill, Wisteria. Holly?
Josh?
It's time to play more games.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game today. We're going to play Name That Tune. And I don't feel like anybody's going to get it on the one. But if you can, figure out the name of the tune. Give us a call on the Ben Lomond hotline. Area code is 931-728-1320 for a chance to win what, Josh?
We have a pack of Black Rifle coffee for the winner today.
All right. Black Rifle coffee, if you can name this tune, and the artist.
(728-1320). Name that tune and the artist. Show off your musical knowledge. 728-1320. Did I do something wrong?
No.
You looked over here. You kind of glared over at me like I had done something. Sometimes I got so much going on, I might just tell you the answer or something.
No, I was trying to remember an actor's name.
Gotcha. I don't know. I wouldn't have known this. I don't believe.
I didn't think anybody was going to get it on the one.
Christy says, no, I can't think of it. That doesn't count.
Laura said, cherish the love, but that's incorrect.
Let's go to the 2-second clip. It gives you a little bit more there. You get the horns.
What'd you call me?
Oh. Nothing. 728-1320. Take your guesses. I need the name of that tune and the artist. You win bragging rights and some Black Rifle coffee to take home with you. Speaking of Black Rifle coffee, we're going to go for and list off all the people that have got some that haven't picked it up because you got 30 days or I keep it. Morning show.
Ladies' night. Cool in the game.
Boom.
That's right.
Nailed it. It is ladies' night. Cool in the gang. What's your name?
Sam.
What was it?
Sam.
I thought you said Pam, and
I thought he said bam.
we heard different things. Sam. All right, come on by.
Hey, brother.
Come on by and get you some coffee, buddy. Okay, bye. Oh, I don't know if he's still there or not. What he's doing?
Oh, what a night. I like that part. Do you remember on the wedding? I can't hear this song without seeing John Lovitz on The Wedding Singer sing this song. That matter of fact, I thought it was an original John Lovitz song. I didn't realize Kool and the Gang sang it.
Is that the name you were trying to think of a minute ago?
Yeah.
I wish I had more culture when it comes to actor names and things. I don't know. Most anybody, really.
This is what it's like watching a movie with Josh. What movie's that guy playing? Where do I know that girl from? Who is that? I'm like, you don't know him.
I spend the most of
That's
my time.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, no, that's not true. I know who Tom Hanks is. I spend most of my time when we're watching a movie looking at the cast and then Googling what else they were in or clicking on their page and seeing what they've starred in so I can.
Well, it's so maddening when
the
you
best way for me to engage.
You recognize an actor
when you can't place where they came from,
but they're not like an A-list actor, so it's not like a George Clooney who you can just name right off the bat. It's somebody you've seen them, but you just can't remember where.
Yeah,
and I do that too. I pull my phone out, and also
when the next thing you know, I'm watching reels. Not even watching this movie anymore.
Also, when I'm watching films based on true stories, I'm constantly Googling what part of the story is real. Yeah,
like what was Hollywood taking some liberties with and what was a real part of it.
Like, for instance, there's a new movie on Netflix called Woman of the Hour. It's got, is her name Anna Kendrick? Something like that.
That's a name I've heard before.
Akala starts with an R.
What does? The movie or
the serial killer's name?
Oh, I don't know. This is your expertise. This is your field. Serial killers. You're supposed to know all this.
Yeah, Woman of the Hour. It's got Rodney Akala was the name of the serial killer that the movie is based on, and I have seen several Rodney Akala documentaries, but they call him the dating game killer because he was on the show The Dating Game after he had been convicted of like violent crime. Anywho, I think they took a lot of created liberties with this one because I was constantly looking what was true. I mean, some of it is true, like the base of the story is true on what happened, but there was some fluff.
Always.
Anna Kendrick is her name.
Yeah, you had that right a minute ago.
It was pretty. It's
Is
pretty
it-
good
it's
if you
a-
like that sort of thing.
It's a movie or it's a series?
It's a movie.
movie.
Yeah, I think it's her debut directing. Well, she directed and starred in it.
Okay. Well, if y'all are feeling what?
My mama is sending me the most wrinkliest hands, saying it puts the lotion on the skin. It's gonna get the hose again.
If y'all missed it earlier in the show, we discovered that Holly has the hands of an 84-year-old lady.
It's been 84 years.
Yeah, I mean, just the oldest hands. And we discovered it yesterday at lunch. I did not realize they were so old.
That's just, it gives them character, I think,
Yeah.
right?
You think you work outside or something?
I'm just rough. I'm rough as a cob, I reckon.
Common John Brewing Company has their Halloween costume party this weekend. Hey, they also have trunk or treat for the kids from 12 to 3 at Common John Brewing Company this Saturday. So check that out. And then the adults costume contest night is a Saturday night. I don't think it's not a ticketed event or anything. You're just going out there and have a good time. That's this Saturday at Common John Brewing Company. And they start serving breakfast at 8 a.m. Don't forget, Wednesday through Saturday, 10 o'clock on Sundays. 210 Woodbury Highway, online at commonjohnbc.com. That's commonjohnbc.com. Thunder Radio Morning Show here till 8:30. Two reels and a fake coming at you next.
This is Matt Harris at the Harris Law Firm here in Manchester. Are there too many people in your marriage? If that's you and you're ready to talk,
I have a
450-4656. You've got options.
Shame to this the gout.
Attention seniors.
I don't have gout.
Holly's got the gout. She certainly does.
Ready to help. Schedule your no-cost Medicare plan review today.
All right.
And let them find you.
Two reels and a fake next. It's going to be good today.
Tanner Frick from The Boys. He's the local.
He works the street department.
Yeah, he tagged us in a post, and it says, with Thunder Radio, I just got recognized as one of their top fans, and he shared it.
Nice.
And he's singing and playing, and he's got almost 2,000 plays on that one. I'm going to share it.
Your banking experience is now better than ever. This fall, we've rolled out brand new checking and savings accounts designed to help you do more of the things you love. Whether it's shopping fall festivals or saving up for next summer's beach trip, your Coffee County Bank accounts work for you.
What was I saying?
Not the other way around. That's local banking. The
What was
right
we
way,
talking about?
Nothing better.
Oh.
Call or stop by any of our locations to get started. Coffee County Bank.
You're the third baseman.
Equal housing lender.
I'm going to need you to pay attention.
There are plenty of companies out there hiring, and they all claim to be the best.
Go ahead.
But at Great Lakes Chief,
You're the third baseman. One out. Runners on first and second. Bunt down the third base line. What do you do?
Well, it depends on how far the bunt is. You stay home unless it's hard at you. This pitcher's got a third base line.
GreatLakesCheese.com/careers. That's GreatLakesCheese.com/careers.
Reduce fat and tighten skin today.
Why?
by getting Sculpt.
It was just like a.
Oh.
It was somebody had posted
Oh.
it as like a. What
If it's hard at you, you play it. Otherwise, the pitcher
You
has
play
third
it
base.
where? On the base? You play or you
No,
throw
you'll go to
out
first, but you don't even play that ball unless it's hard down the line. If it's-
It just simply says bunt down the third base line.
No, that's the pitcher's line.
So you cover third.
You stay at third with runners at first and second. Yeah, unless you got some kind of special coverage on like a wheel or a pick or something.
It's funny. All of the guesses, people was like,
Most of them are wrong.
people was like, depends on what
Yeah.
inning it's in, or
Well, you could have a pick or wheel on, something like that. You would be charging, but otherwise you are staying home. The pitcher covers third baseline. Unless it's hard at you, then you go play it, and you'll throw to first. Probably.
okay.
Yeah. I thought there was like an answer or something. I gave you the answer, so I am right. Anybody that says anything else is wrong. Trey said baseball strategy with Holly should be a segment, no doubt. 100.
Who said that?
Trey.
If I am most confident in my knowledge of baseball over any sport, so suck it. It would be a good segment. I might learn you a thing or two. No, I'm not. I just know what the positions are, and
Basically, in baseball, she's got a little more grasp on what's happening.
I just don't always know what the penalties are or what's.
It can be confusing, well, especially like in high school because they don't have a mic usually, so they don't explain, or they're just bad at their job.
They'll on a football field, they're throwing flags left and right, and I'm just like, what is that?
Trey said, "Explain the infield fly rule to me, please."
If there are 2 outs,
no.
If a batter hits the ball,
time to go back
in the air, it's automatic.
If you believe everyone gets a trophy, life is fair, and subscribe to Cancel Culture Thinking, you know what? You might want to change the channel. Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Baseball strategy talk during the break. Holly has blown us away with her baseball knowledge. And explain the infield fly rule
to the
listeners.
You can't pop a ball up in the infield or it's an automatic out.
That is incorrect.
What is it?
With runners at first and second or the bases loaded and less than 2 outs. And there's a fly ball that can be reasonably caught by the infield. That's an infield fly. The batter is out.
That's just exactly what I said.
No, you said it as if there's any pop up on the infield. It's an automatic out.
I was just trying to keep it short and sweet, buddy.
No. And the runners advance at their own risk. But you got to wait till the ball's called or dropped or whatever. But if the ball is dropped, you can stay put.
Ask me a football one.
I don't know. I don't have one.
You got nothing? Okay.
Yeah, nothing. Tracy, that's exactly what I said. It's not what you said. It's not what you said at all.
Yes, I did. I said fly ball in the infield. That was similar to what you said.
Similar.
And I said
very different.
They're out.
Push that over there to cover that light up. I'm getting complaints.
They want to see your pretty face?
Your face. And it's probably not good for your hands to have all that sunlight hitting. All right, we got more things to do today. Sometimes during the breaks, we get off on the different conversations, and you can be part of that on the Carmine Family Dental Cameras on Facebook and YouTube. Search for Thunder Radio. Give us a like, a follow, whatever. And you can we chat over there. We have we see the comments, and whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, we'll see the comments and we'll engage with you. All right, it's Tuesday, Holly. Are you ready?
Ready, buddy.
It's time for 2 reels and a fake.
Country music is garbage.
Fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got to think that you're a redneck,
And if you don't hate it, you will in a moment.
kind of like that you ain't afraid to get mud on your
It's time for 2 reels and a fake.
Keep backing
Yeah, it
up
is.
that tailgate.
2 reels and a fake. I've got 2 real country music lyrics here. They're real. They are on the radio. People are paying money for these. And I've got 1 fake country music lyric that I wrote last night. It's your job at home and Holly's job here in studio to spot the fake. Which one of these is an imposter?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Song number 1. Song number 1. Slap a barn on a farm with a white fence. And don't forget to give the good Lord his 10%. And when you do, it'll do what it does. Put a new church where the old church was.
Okay. All right. I have some notes on why I think that could possibly be you, but I can do those later.
All right. Song number 2. Mama needs a new man.
Yeah, she does.
Daddy never had a plan. Just a bottle or 2. All the proof Mama should have ran. Finally got in the truck. Drove 500 miles till we got unstuck. Song number 2.
Yeah, I think that's real.
Song number 3. Remember when we didn't have nothing?
It's a song about us.
Remember when we didn't have nothing, but a perfect, simple kind of loving.
No, it's not about us.
Baby, those sure were the days. There was a time our love ran wild and free. But now I'm second guessing everything I see. That's song number 3.
Oh, it could be about us. Number 1, you said something in there that stuck out to me about 10%. And the other about what was that verse?
Song number 1. Let's go back to song number 1. Slap a barn on a farm with a white fence. And don't forget to give the good Lord his 10%.
Okay, that it was that part right there, because we talked about it a little yesterday. We watched Reagan this weekend, and in Reagan, there was a part in the movie where he said, "I'm not raising taxes. The good Lord only asked for 10%. Why should the government ask for any more than that?" Or something. I'm paraphrasing. Yeah. And I think that might have stuck out to you. And I feel like you might have used it.
I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Yeah, I think 2's real, talking about mama up and leaving daddy for drinking too much. That's got to be a country song.
All right. So she thinks 2's real. And which one's fake?
I think you're fake. I think you're one. You're one.
I know I'm fake. Which one is it?
I'm sorry. I thought
You never said it. You were giving some deductive reasoning but you never actually said, I think 1 is the fake.
I thought I said it out loud.
Maybe you did. Maybe I don't
know.
So Holly thinks 1 is the fake.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's eliminate one of these. Song number 3. Let's eliminate song number 3. Remember when we didn't have nothing but a perfect, simple kind of loving? Baby, those sure were the days. There was a time our love ran wild and free, but now I'm second guessing everything I see. That's Luke Bryan. You can't go wrong with some Luke Bryan. You know, if I ever not sure what to go with, let's just go with that. That's Do I by Luke Bryan. That's the slow Luke there. Slow Luke. I got to mute you over on the camera. Sorry. Yeah, she's heard it.
I like his voice.
Yeah, this is Luke's power ballad. Everybody's got to have one. That's bad. All right. I just don't even like the tone or the cadence or nothing. All right, so that brings us down to songs number 1 and 2. And Holly says 1 is, in fact, the fake here. She thinks 1 is the fake. Give me a drum roll. Holly.
Daggone it.
I knew the 10% would throw you off. I knew it. I knew it. As soon as I saw the 10% in the collection plate, I was like, we just saw that on Reagan. She's going to think I wrote that, and I'm using it. And I got her.
Well,
got her.
You deserved that if you knew I was going to do that.
I did. I put a lot of thought into it. So song number 1 that you thought was fake is actually real. That's called Rolex on a Redneck.
Oh, that's awful.
Slap a barn on a farm with a white fence, and don't forget to give the good Lord his 10%. And when you do, it'll do what it does. Put a new church where the old church was. Where is that? Let's get that fired up here. Yeah. It's
who'd you say sung it?
Brantley Gilbert here. Is the singer of this one. Let me get this pulled up. Sorry. Gotta mute you over there on Facebook. Sorry. This is really bad.
The lyrics are bad, but a catchy riff gets me. I hate it.
It's awful. Oh, it's awful. It's Brantley Gilbert.
I don't like my country music slow. I like it wild, like sliding on a truck hood and I don't know.
Like Bo Duke. All right.
Crazy things like that.
Song number 2 was the fake. I wrote that. Mama needs a new man. Daddy never had a plan. Just a bottle or two. All the proof. Mama should have ran. Finally got in the truck. Drove 500 miles till we got unstuck.
Hey,
That's my new hit single, Got Unstuck.
Did you write that or did you have help?
Oh, I wrote that. There's no help.
Why are we not selling these? I just want to know
Well,
that.
Dr. Carmene's got a songwriter friend I saw on Facebook. He just did some dental work on him. This guy's wrote stuff for Morgan Wallen and Luke Bryan. He's a big deal. I found him on Instagram. He's got 70,000 followers. I'm like, hey.
Slide some of these lyrics over.
I want to cut.
Now Dr. Carmene's got two
I'm-
friends that write country music.
And I'm going to trademark this, TM, because that's a good one.
That's pretty good.
Get
I
Unstuck.
take that back. It sounds like a country song.
Trey said Brantley Gilbert's wife just had a baby on his tour bus.
I saw
during the
that.
show. He left the stage, delivered the baby, returned, and finished the show.
I hope he wore gloves. Y'all think my microphone's nasty.
Holly. Oh, all right. I had people fooled over here too, except for some of our resident experts. We had Cliff fooled. He thought one was fake. But Dana had identified Brantley Gilbert, and somebody.
Okay.
So I think it was Lindsay had identified Luke Bryan pretty quick.
I don't listen to a lot of country music unless Josh forces me to listen to Morgan Wallen. So I don't.
And again, that's not even country music, so it's cool. It's this whole new genre. You know what? People, there was the Morgan Wallen's doing his music festival or whatever, and there's people in the comments. You know how that goes, and it drives me nuts. People in the comments who were like, "I hate him."
Don't talk about his boy.
I hate him for what he's done to country music, and I'm like, you still have the option to listen to the old stuff if you'd like.
Yeah.
Hank is on Spotify. You can still, and anybody else has the option to sing that style. You know why they don't? Because it's crap. It's not that good. This is better.
And they make the way they word it sounds like Morgan Wallen single-handedly ruined.
Like there wasn't bro country around before he got there.
He didn't get famous because people didn't like it.
Yeah,
people like it.
Yeah,
they buy it. They purchase his tickets. So you may not like it.
Yeah.
And that's fine. It's totally fine if you don't like Morgan Wallen.
But music changes. Like listen to rap today versus rap in the 90s.
I hate rap today. I hate it.
Stupid. I hate these people for what they've done to it.
Darn you, little Bow Wow.
Yeah. But the rap today is so different than rap in the 90s. Different style. I don't like the mumble rapping, but you know what? I don't listen to it. I just listen to the old stuff. Some of the new stuff is good. But y'all don't hate on Wallen. He has created his own genre. That's how good he is. It's I'm telling you.
Don't talk about his boy.
It's Elvis meets Garth Brooks. Is what we've got here.
People just changed the channel when you said that.
Yeah, well, the viewership dumped pretty significantly on the videos. They were just like, usually they'll drop one or two at a time or go up one or two at a time, and like 10 people were just gone.
Matter of fact, they logged off Facebook completely.
Hate for what y'all done to Facebook. All right, we got birthdays next.
Yeah.
We do. We got birthdays coming up next. This is the morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Birthdays next.
Looking for affordable, reliable auto repair? Look no further than Millie's Auto Repair in Manchester.
And he said all country is garbage.
Who said it?
Oh, Hattie.
Hattie.
I don't know, man. I saw you playing the pretty good fiddle at a Garth Brooks concert. Pretty good air fiddle. I think that was Baton Rouge, I believe, was what he was doing. That was country.
Start your day the fresh and pretty way. Now, under new ownership, we're serving up all natural goodness with fresh fruit and no other preservatives.
Okay, birthdays. A little behind today. 3 chords and the truth still exist in current country music.
Yeah, well. I'm blocking you, Richard O'Brien, you spammer.
He said talent recognizes talent.
honor, and I can't wait to serve you at Fresh and Fruity in Manchester.
Steve Turning taking me real serious. Garth changed country more than Wallach. Post Malone is maybe the most talented current performer. Yeah, Post Malone's pretty good.
The most talented though?
He's pretty good. He's very eclectic. His country stuff is good. Like his country stuff is real good. I don't like that song about his daughter very much, but
I didn't even listen.
You can't.
People are sending me his song about his daughter, and then the one
Eminem
did, and I can't. I'm like,
I listened to half of the first verse and nearly threw my phone in the pool. Make it stop.
Are you looking for a dental office that can take care of your entire family's dental needs? Look no further than Carmine Family Dental in Deckard. Led by Dr. Carmine, their team specializes in both implant and full mouth restoration with a focus on cosmetic dentistry and smile makeovers. I'm Holly from the Thunder Radio Morning Show. My smile was completely constructed by Dr.
Code is definitely changing it as Jelly Roll has. Yeah, that's true.
I don't like Jelly Roll.
Carmine Family Dental is here to help you achieve the smile of your dreams.
I'm sure he's a nice person. I don't know.
You don't like his music? He's very talented. Like his voice is very good.
I don't know his. I shouldn't say I don't like him. The only Jelly Roll song that I know is that one where he does with that girl. Wow.
No, yeah, Wild Ones.
Yeah, Wild Ones.
Son of a Sinner. That's a good one.
I don't know that.
That's a good one. His voice is real good. That's why it's not necessarily. I mean, his songs are good, but his voice is. You don't expect to hear that come out of him. And Danny's like, why does Holly not like Jelly Roll? Well, that's your problem.
I shouldn't say I don't like him. I don't know him.
Trey said he's probably the most genuine heroin addict I've ever known. Talking about Post or Jelly Roll.
I don't listen to a lot of new. I'm kind of. I like 90s alternative.
Birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Pick up that phone and give me a call, 728-1320. I want your birthdays. Put them on the list. At the end of the day, we draw for a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop. Yesterday's pie winner was Lawrence Phillips. Sunday's pie winner was Misty Garrett, and Saturday's pie winner was Matthias Lemasters. And we'll be giving away a pie again this afternoon at 4:30. Tiffany will be drawing. And then at the end of the week, we draw for a grand prize, a birthday cake from the Food Lion. And we also draw amongst our anniversary people for floral arrangement from the Mossy Pot. Here we go. Drum roll. Cameron Kerr is 15 today. No relation to Steve. Ava Thomas, happy birthday. Kinsey Van Diver. And Mackenzie Ragland. Happy birthday to all those people. Holly celebs.
Shaggy. You remember Shaggy?
It wasn't me.
Yeah, he turns 56 today.
Is that all?
Yep. Jeff Goldblum turns 72.
Who's Jeff Goldblum?
Jurassic Park.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
He's a really talented singer.
Yeah.
He's got his whole band. He's got singles and things. Didn't realize that.
Christopher Lloyd turns 86 years old today. Back to the Future. Doc.
We've already passed the year they went to, didn't we?
Yeah, we passed it.
What'd they go to?
I don't know, man.
We passed it, though.
Yeah.
Remember, it was a big deal on Facebook.
Yeah, we don't have flying. Well, I guess we do. Just not in the capacity that.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I always thought, I was told we would have, self-driving cars by the year 2000 and all these things. We didn't have them. But then when I see Elon Musk get in a car and watch it take off and drive by itself, I'm terrified of that. Like, I don't want to get in that at all.
Yeah, I don't. I saw where he's making robots. Like,
yeah, I think we're getting a little too far.
Personal assistant, like
robots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's some pretty inappropriate jokes about those.
Yeah.
Out there.
Bob Odenkirk.
Oh yes, Bob Odenkirk. Better Call Saul.
He turned 62 today.
Also, he was very good on Saturday Night Live. He did Saturday Night Live stuff.
As a host, or
no, I think he was.
He was a cast.
I think he was on cast
or
for a while.
Was he a writer?
I thought he was on cast.
No, I think he was a writer.
Maybe he was a writer. Well, he was very good as Saul Goodman. I do know that. Are you looking that up?
Yeah, I'm just curious as to what role he played on SNL.
I thought he was cast, but maybe not. Maybe none of it. Maybe I made it up.
He worked on SNL from 87 to 91 writing.
No, he was a writer. At the same time, a little bit before.
It's around the early Adam Sandler. Chris Rock, Mike Myers, Tim Meadows,
SNL
Chris
will
Farley.
never be what it was in the 90s.
Yeah, that was my favorite SNL era right there from 87 to 91.
Chris Farley, David Spade, Chris Rock.
Dana Carvey, I think, was still on at that time.
Dana Carvey. Yes. They're doing a pretty good job with Biden right now.
He does a good Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
I've watched Joe Biden. Him doing Joe Biden and what's her face doing?
You never can.
Maya Moore, Angelou, Rudolph.
Hosenbagger.
Gardenhoser. What's her name? Maya Rudolph?
Yeah, Maya
Rudolph doing Kamala Harris. That does make for pretty good. They've done a pretty good job with that. All right. Morning Show Overdrive financed by New Haven Mortgage, newhavenmtg.com. Talk to them about refinancing that home, maybe doing a cash out refinance. It can help with all that. NMLS 1477317. We're here till 8:30.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios.
We're your friends. We're your neighbors. Locally owned and operated. Thunder Radio.
There's a civil suit against Garth Brooks. Trey, he said, wasn't there a sexual assault allegations against Garth Brooks recently? Or am I making that up? Yeah, there was a civil suit on that. Of course, his camp's claiming that they tried to extort him for money and they refused to play games or participate in that, and so they filed this suit.
I don't like Garth Brooks. I don't like him.
Well,
I like some of his songs, but him as a person, I don't care.
He's a big old liberal. I got irritated during COVID when he's like, just stay home. What's y'all's problem? I'm like, well, enjoy your Oklahoma mansion up there, and sure, stay home. We can't do that, man. We got to make money. It really flew off from me. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he voted for Joe Biden.
I'll admit that I spoke out of turn on Jelly Roll, saying I didn't like him because I don't.
Yeah, Holly, what's that about?
I don't know enough about him to say I don't like him, but I do know I don't like Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks tickets. I'm not a big fan of his personal politics, and I don't like Trisha Yearwood much either.
Is that his wife?
Yeah.
I do like Tim McGraw
And Faith Hill.
I like that power couple.
Yeah, I do like Tim McGraw. How much money did Tim McGraw spend at the county fair?
Spent $48. $48, Josh. That's my final answer.
What did he win her?
Teddy bear.
He did. Let's Get Lyricals coming up next. Good little preview for you there.
30.
It's 38 or 48. Something 8.
What's the name of that song?
Like it. I love it.
United States Senator Bill Haggerty and U.S. Senator Marsha Blackburn in this news story at thunder1320.com. A partial closure at Franklin State Forest is effective immediately.
$48.
$48.
That's a lot of money back in
$48. Yeah, back in the 90s.
Let's see what.
They'd be like spending $148 now.
When did that come out?
This week, criminals claim to have spiked.
Sarah Barnes says, watch Jeff Goldblum's Hot Ones interview on YouTube.
If areas have been spiked,
Who said it?
Sarah Barnes.
Said watch Sarah.
Said watch Jeff Goldblum's Hot Ones interview on
Okay.
YouTube.
Spiking is a form of forest industry sabotage where a metal rod or
Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani is that goat couple, mainly because of Blake.
Who said that?
Trey.
I figured that come from Trey. No Doubt was the first concert that I ever went to. I was a big Gwen Stefani fan. But
A lot of girls were at that age.
I didn't like Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton. I don't know. It felt
You don't like currently. They're still together.
well when that was a thing. You know, he was with Miranda Lambert, and I was like, Blake, that's
And it turns out she may be a little crazy, Miranda Lambert.
Yeah.
She's the one who started yelling at people for not for videoing
Yeah.
during her show or something, or being
Yeah.
on their phone, like stopped the concert and started lecturing people. And
Yeah.
everybody's like, oh, I see what Blake was dealing with.
See
Okay.
why he left. But the first, I think I was like 12 or 13, and I went to. It was my first ever concert. It was at Starwood,
No, yeah, on Starwood.
and Weezer opened for No Doubt.
Nice.
And it was first time I had ever been anywhere like that. We were poor. We didn't buy that ticket. Somebody bought me. A friend took me along with them.
Yeah.
And
Were you so grateful for them to take? Like, were you so thankful?
yes, I thought it was so. I was like, oh, this is amazing. And we get there, and a storm hits before Gwen Stefani ever takes the stage.
Yeah.
The band never plays anything. The bottom falls out. Lightning, tornado warnings. We had to go. I remember being soaking wet, covered in mud, sitting in the bathroom, shivering and crying.
Bless. First concert ever. You say you were the opposite of spoiled. Because you didn't have nothing
I
nice.
wasn't spoiled.
I said the opposite. Because it may have went too far with ours.
Yeah, you ruined the girl. She's ruined. Bless her heart, though. This morning, Josh brings the girl coffee every morning. Every morning, he sets coffee on her nightstand, says, "Good morning, it's time to get up for school," and then he goes to
And
work.
then yesterday she falls back asleep and wakes up at 7:15.
Well, today I go in there because after he does that, I'll usually poke my head in and tell her goodbye as I leave for work, make sure she's awake. And I walk in there, and she's sitting straight up in the bed, and her eyes are this big. And I'm like, "Oh, you're up." And I look, and she has spilt the coffee all over her face. It's in her hair. It's on her clothes, and she's just covered in coffee. And she starts to cry. She goes, "I don't know what to do." I was like, "Go get in the shower."
But then I don't feel bad because I know what she did. I know she tried to drink that while laying down sideways because I've seen her. She probably was laying on her side trying to drink coffee out of a regular coffee mug. She does stuff like that because she's lazy.
But you know what Josh will do tomorrow morning? He'll take her coffee and set it right next to her bed.
Trey said, "You wasn't poor. Lee will tell you at lunch where he decided to invest the designated concert money."
We weren't investing at that time. I don't think the investing came till I moved out.
Save a little money, get you out of the house.
More sports under 1520.com.
Holly is the planner, the brains, and the looks. She just needs Josh to push all the fancy buttons.
The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
6:30 to 8:30 Monday through Friday. The Thunder Radio Morning Show. Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Go see Heather Phillips and her team at 1300 MacArthur Street. Over 60 years of experience in the home lending industry. They know how to help you get into the home of your dreams. NMLS 1477317. Holly,
Josh,
welcome back.
Thanks,
Good
buddy.
show today.
Yeah,
You've
it's pretty
done
good.
well. You've
Yeah.
turned in a good effort.
Yeah, I did.
Proud of you. You're dressed nice today.
I got a ribbon cutting. Y'all come see.
Me?
Lorraine's Hot Dogs and Hamburgers.
At 11. Is that 11
It's at
o'clock?
11 in front of in the parking lot of the old United Regional building, which is now Legends.
On MacArthur Street there.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so you can see Holly dressed up nice.
I'm not dressed up nice. I'm dressed up casual.
Ask her to see her old lady hands. How many people now are going to want to shake your hand and really look at those things?
I'm not a freak, you guys. You can't just stare at my wrinkly hands.
It's going to be like at the fair. See the oldest hands in the land. Step right up.
And charge you a nickel.
Yes. Let's get those pulled back up here. But the late crowd may not have got to see the oldest hands in the land earlier in the show, so we'll put it back
We're
up.
playing a game here, buddy, not talking about my
that's fine.
wrinkles.
Well, let's
He had the audacity to ask me if I could get Botox in my hands.
Can you Botox them things right on up? Can you? You could do it anywhere, I guess.
I don't know.
Let's get lyrical. Let's play.
Okay, I'm trying to be Halloween themed all week.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you the name of a song and the artist, and I'm gonna ask you a question, and the answer to that question lies in the lyrics. In the song "Thriller" by Michael Jackson, maybe you've heard of it. There's a foul stench in the air. What is it? In the song "Thriller" by Michael Jackson, there's a foul stench in the air. What is it?
728-1320. First person with the right answer to Let's Get Lyrical is going to win a Thunder Radio shirt, our brand new shirts that we just got in last week. And also you'll be winning bragging rights for the day. Read it off one more time.
In the song "Thriller" by Michael Jackson, there's a foul stench in the air. What's that stench?
728-1320.
In the song "Thriller" by Michael Jackson, there is a foul stench in the air. What is it? It's a little harder game to name that tune.
I don't know. You can just look up the lyrics.
Yeah, but I guess you could.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's cheating.
728-1320. Our first person with the right answer is going to win Thunder Radio swag, our brand new shirts that we just got in last week, which I need to get me one. I don't even have one yet.
In the song "Thriller" by Michael Jackson, there's a foul stench in the air. What is it? What's causing that stank?
All right, that's good. That's good. You read it off enough. If they either know it or they don't know it, they'll play or they won't play.
I'm just trying to
fill time by repeating the same sentence 38 times.
Someone may just turn the channel over there.
They might, 100%. And after a minute, we'll revisit it. I'm just trying to see if anybody has the nerve to call in and play.
Okay, buddy.
You may have tricked them. I'll just wait patiently here.
I want to read it again, whether you say so or not. In the song "Thriller" by Michael Jackson, there's a foul stench in the air. What's that stank?
728-1320. Answer is in the lyrics of that song. Remember when we went on our honeymoon cruise and we learned how to do the Thriller dance? And we thought we were so cool.
It was fun.
Like that's the first cruise we'd ever been on. And we wanted to do the funtivities.
Yeah.
And then after that, we were like, why are we doing these funtivities?
I don't want to be around these people.
Sit in our room, order room service, and never leave. Like, I feel like we could do that a cheaper way, but I don't know.
In the song "Thriller" by Michael Jackson, there's a foul stench in the air. What is it? What's causing that stink?
We may not get a winner today. Nobody seems to want to play your games.
I may have just picked a really good part.
Oh. $15 seconds.
In "Thriller" by Michael Jackson, there's a foul stench in the air. What is it? dum dum.
Answer.
Play it.
Oh, I'm sorry. You got it. My bad. I forgot we have the answer.
Here's the answer, guys. Y'all lose. I win.
The foulest stench is in the air. The funk of 40,000 years.
It's the funk of 40,000 years.
Cliff had it on the line over here on the, and now somebody's gonna call.
Answer it. Let's see. They might be on the app.
They're not gonna win. Morning show.
Did you get the winner yet?
No.
The funk of 40,000 years.
Is this Cliff?
Yes.
I thought so. Good job, Cliff. You win.
Winner. We'll go with that. The funk of 40,000 years. I got a Thunder Radio shirt for you.
All right, thank you.
Yes. The funk of 40,000 years. We did get a winner. And I'm going to let that slide because he answered that over on the cameras
before we told the answer
2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So we're going to make an exception. We're going to let that slide. It's like tops of your Halloween playlist, right?
Yeah, and when the boy and the girl, you gotta call.
Morning show.
It's the funk of 40,000 years.
Oh, you had it, but you just missed it. Somebody beat you to it.
Who is this?
Let me know.
What's your name? Hello? Darn it. See, you get mad at me for hanging up on them fast, but they hang up on me faster sometimes. I was wanting to talk. He had it.
Yeah, he had it. I'm glad somebody got it. I was beginning to think that it wasn't. I didn't do a good job, but I did a really good job because I beat y'all. Not Cliff and that guy, but when the boy one and the girl one were little, they loved this song. They loved the video, and they would walk around. They were toddlers. They had to be like 3 and 4, walking around the living room, doing their heads back and forth, and they called it the monster song. Play the monster song.
Oh, when they were little.
Good times.
We had nieces and nephews over last night for a minute, and when they left, I volunteered.
Josh called and scheduled a vasectomy.
I did. I'm like, well, all right, let's go ahead and make sure that don't happen. So, you guys, I want to tell you about my friends at Dirtworks. So, it's the driest time of the year right now. Like, we have not got rain in 22, 23 days. But in February, March, April, when that time rolls around, it's going to rain a lot. And you're going to have water standing in your yard. You're going to have drainage issues. You can stop that right now. Now's the time. Call my friends at Dirtworks. They can change your water runoff. They can change your excavation. They can install drainage systems. They do all that kind of work. And they can cut in driveways and do land clearing. Great time to do that while it's dry. Call Dirtworks. They are the skilled surgeon of the excavation world. 931-409-0782. That's 931-409-0782. 931-409-0782. Dirtworksforyou.com. Dirt, WORX, the number 4, the letter U.com. Dirtworksforyou.com.
New Haven Mortgage features experienced lenders with over 60 years in the business, making New Haven Mortgage your trusted local partner in home ownership. Our seasoned team brings a wealth of experience.
All right. That's about going to do it for us today. That's going to do it for us today. I'm done. I am done. See y'all later. Peace.
Hey, tune in tomorrow.
Oh, it was Kevin. He said didn't mean to hang up on him.
Wednesdays shows are the best ones.
Wednesdays. Yeah, Holly does her best work on Wednesday.
You know why? Hump day.
You would think Thursday would be a better show then.
I think it's the anticipation.
Bye.